So, if you thought by the title of this video I'd be talking about the best new parts for a powerful streaming, rendering, or video editing PC, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I am all about the second-hand parts deals and the great performance for your money you can get from simply choosing not to have the latest and greatest. Introducing the Yeti. This PC is big and heavy, mainly due to the case, but the overall performance it can produce for under 700 Aussie dollars will make you consider delving into the second-hand market to find yourself some killer deals. Let's start off with what's inside the Yeti, where I got it, and how much I got it for. My first deal I managed to find was a Ryzen 7 1700X 8-core 16-threaded beast I found on Gumtree for just $165. What a great start. To cool that bad boy, thankfully MSY were having a sale and I managed to pick up a brand new Cooler Master ML240L RGB liquid CPU cooler for just $69. For a motherboard, I managed to scoop up an Asus B350F for just $74 from eBay. RAM was again another eBay purchase, where I found two 8GB sticks of G-Skills FlareX 2400MHz DDR4 for $80. Now the graphics card may look out of place for the case, but this Gigabyte GTX 1070 I got from the Facebook Marketplace for $200 will surprise you. To power everything is the Corsair HX 650W modular PSU I got from eBay for just $5.50. I guess everyone else forgot to bid. Storage wise, I have a 256GB Toshiba Q300 SSD for a boot drive, and a 2TB Seagate Barracuda hard drive, both from eBay and both for $35 each. And finally, for the case, which is actually one of my personal favourites from the past, is the Cooler Master Striker I got from the Facebook Marketplace for $30. Adding all that up is $693.50, which to me seems like damn good value for the performance I'm going to show you, but for now, sit back and relax and enjoy the build montage.
Down to the ground, you're dragging me, it's constantly. No, I won't make a sound. I love the pain, it sets me free. It's wrong, I can't make right. I love the bird below you, telling myself that this is the last time. It's wrong, I can't make right. Slipping off in the moonlight when I knew the truth. I hurt myself for you. On the ground, I know the truth. I know the truth. Oh, now I'm on the ground. I know the truth.
Let's discuss overclocks, as I'm pretty proud of these. The CPU managed to overclock to 4GHz at 1.45V across all cores. The GPU managed to overclock 160MHz over the boost clock to hit 1974MHz and 320MHz on the memory to reach 4320MHz, which is pretty crazy for such a small card. I also managed to overclock the RAM to 2933MHz with timings of 16, 18, 18, 18, 36 at 1.375V, which will benefit the CPU a bit more. All benchmarks run at 1080p with the settings used listed under the game's title. Cinebench R20 is the next test, in which the Yeti received a score of 3,885 on the multi-threaded test and 398 on the single. My last test is a 1 minute 4K 60fps B-RAW edit with a simple colour grade applied DaVinci Resolve render test, in which this machine smashed it out in 1 minute and 55 seconds. Temperature wise, the CPU idled at 29 degrees and reached a maximum of 75 degrees after 1 hour of AIDA64 stress test to reach a proper equilibrium temperature. The GPU idled quite high at 42 degrees but only reached 70 degrees after 20 minutes of Unigine Heaven 4.0. In conclusion, a system like this can play games at both 1080p and 1440p with relative ease. With the CPU horsepower behind it, it can even stream while doing so. The Yeti is also capable of 3D design work or video editing, which means you can work all day and play games all night without having to worry if your system can handle it. Don't be afraid to search the second-hand market to find deals to build your very own version of the Yeti, especially if you can't afford new. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, please consider subscribing for more PC builds and other content in the future. If you have a suggestion, question, or criticism, leave a comment, and thank you very much for watching.